Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Still Talking Podcast. I'm your host, Nathan Smith. Thank you guys for tuning in with us tonight. With me, as always, my co-host, Max Harris.
Yep.
Brenner Smith.
What's up?
What are you doing there, Twinkle Toast?
It just seemed like it was.
It's
a
getting your
little
good side,
far
baby,
away
your
from
good
me.
side.
Yeah, just making sure you look cute.
Making
bro.
sure you look gorgeous, honey. Gorgeous.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got a very special show with you guys tonight. We just announced yesterday our very first official Weird Beard event. We're doing the Weird Beard Comedy Jam #1. It's going to be April 24th, 2020, Hot Springs Event Center. Pre-purchase for tickets is available, or you can purchase them at the door, but it's limited space. Only about 150 people could fit in there, man. So it's going to go quick. If you can pre-order your tickets, man, get with me and get them.
And share our stuff.
Yeah.
Share our stuff.
Yeah.
We've got the promo out. I've had a couple of people thumbs it up, and that's great. I'm glad that you like it, but
Give me a share.
I'm actually I'm working on putting together a video of the stuff we took at the place of the day, and I'm gonna show the event place off, and I'm gonna make a video kind of.
it's actually pretty dope. If anybody's got any kind of anything that they need to do, really, it's a pretty good spot over there.
Mm-hmm.
The Hot Springs Event Center is a very, very nice venue. We actually really enjoyed looking at it. It was a super dope event.
The hunt actually kind of showed us a lot of other places too. There's a lot of cool places in town that are kind of slept on.
So just to be totally 100% and up front, I would one thing I would love would be to build a comedy scene here in Hot Springs, because we don't have anyone that does shows, and we don't have any comedy clubs or anything like that. But we've been talking to some local venues the other day, like Brenner was talking about. We went to a bunch of places, and we found a couple spots, man. We would love to do more shows. I definitely, if this one's successful, we're definitely gonna do more. I'm super excited now that I know that there's a bunch of places that we can really just do some smaller shows, and you know what I mean.
Be looking out for the Weird Beard banquet that we might be throwing, just because we found a sexy ass location.
Oh yeah,
and fuck it, we're gonna just throw a banquet.
Dude, yeah,
Was it a white tie event?
Yeah, exactly, black tie event, baby.
We found a spot that was so nice, and they were so cool, and they were the lady was that's so cool. She was like, that's awesome. She was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So they were talking about they'd love to have us, and I was like, man, that'd be super. It's the nice. We won't name drop right now.
Not yet,
we're not.
But yeah, it's super cool.
And just because we've already signed with our other venue, but shout out to them, because we're definitely gonna be using them soon. It's a super nice place. So making his comedy stand-up debut is our very own Brenner Smith.
Me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Max is the MC.
This guy who's got two thumbs, and he's gonna try to do some stand up, be funny. This guy.
Right there.
Yeah.
Not off to a good start. But
just floundering. I'm gonna make smiles happen. Beam me up.
he said, "That's what you told me."
Nathan told me to be there, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna
get up there and talk into the mic for a couple minutes.
Max is gonna be MCing.
Max is gonna do a fucking good job at it.
Yeah, I've been writing him some.
Hype it up.
I wrote him a funny joke to introduce you with, so it's gonna be funny.
Oh, great!
It's hilarious.
All right, well,
I have actually
be
not
warned.
stopped laughing about it.
Anybody that comes, we're going to talk shit to the crowd.
Yeah.
So you guys don't come with a bad attitude or anything like that. Just don't come if you're gonna be like that, because we're gonna rip.
That's all my material is basically just roast whoever I see. So if you don't have,
if you don't have a solid relationship, I wouldn't bring her with you.
No.
That's basically what we're saying.
Sit in the back, bro. Sit in the back.
And then we got Jim Donahoe, I think is his name. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce his last name, but Jim Donahoe. He's actually the promoter for Pyramid Fighting. We'll be covering their event on the 29th of this month. The third comedian we're going to have come on is Michael Connors Sr. He's a comedian coming out of Little Rock. Super funny guy, super nice guy. He's does some shows at Looney Bin and stuff like that. And then, of course, the main event, it's me, your boy, Big Daddy. So you guys know that you can leave early at any point. It's parking's going to be crazy. No, the one thing though is he has two video monitored parking lots, so you guys can come and not have to worry about your stuff.
Yeah,
being
you
vandalized.
can,
There's cameras
totally
in the
leave the
parking
booth pack in your
Oh,
car. It
shit.
won't even be a problem, man. Nothing's
The
getting
booth
stolen.
phone.
The booth pack, baby.
I'm going to probably do about 45 minutes. I think Brenner's going to do 10 to 15. The other guys are going to do 20 to 25, and I'll probably knock out 45. And I'm doing a legit special, you know what I mean? So, it'll probably be a good 2 solid hours of comedy.
We're going to have Bam on the 1s and 2s.
Yeah, Bam's going to be on the 1s and 2s. Bam, the producer, we're going to have security. They will be MMA fighters, so
Test
just
your
be
metal.
aware. You know what I mean? Just be
Test
aware.
your metal.
There's not going to be any heckling
They're
at
going
the
to
show.
have
Yeah.
firearms on them as well.
It's not going to be any.
1 and 2. No, I'm kidding.
It's gonna be some MMA fighters and my dad. So
Yeah.
And yeah,
You know, shut
and
the fuck
my
up.
fucking dad, and as we know, my dad can beat up your fucking dad
Yeah.
any day. Just schoolyard
you don't
bullshit,
want to
son.
fuck with my dad.
Like,
What a flex, Nate.
We're
what
gonna
a
be.
flex. Yeah, my dad will beat up
And
your
my dad, who's still in my life.
Yeah, he did. Holy shit. He did my dad who never left to go get cigarettes.
Oh my god.
He'll be there.
Oh,
supporting my dreams. Fuck you
that was
guys.
a good one. He hit my dad.
And then me, on the other hand, even worse, I'm like, fuck, I don't even want my dad around. And he's like, you don't even know what you have. I don't even want my dad there.
He's like, I'm not even telling my dad about it.
Yeah, my dad's going to be the guy that's heckling in the crowd.
Yeah. Get his ass out of here.
This guy fucking
He'd be like, that's
sucks.
my joke.
Brenner's approaching security like, hey, is that old white guy down there yelling? He's like, get him the fuck out.
Yeah.
We don't even know who he is.
Anybody notice that guy that's yelling that has the exact same voice as me? Yeah, fucking bounce that guy,
Yeah,
please.
get his ass up out of here.
Only one northerner can be in here right
They
now.
come back up the stairs and they're like, he said he knew you, and he was like, I don't know what the fuck he's
The
talking
crazies always have an answer.
Yeah, right.
Like,
We're gonna have concessions and stuff like that. We're gonna have food and drinks for you guys to buy. I'm gonna try to do everything pretty cheap. Like I said, man, I'm not trying to make a whole lot of money off this.
we just want it to roll. You know what I mean? We want to be able to at least break even
I want
so
to
that we
make
can do
a
it again.
whole fuck ton of money. So buy a lot of popcorn. Bring your friends.
And there's gonna be merchandise.
Merchandise. Everybody been waiting on the Weird Beard merch. We're gonna dip our toe in the water.
But the one thing that is important though, I just don't want you guys to think we're definitely not trying to like get rich off this or make a whole bunch of money.
No.
I mean, not off this particular show.
I'm probably putting about over $1,000 into this thing, and I'm not expecting to make any money off of it. We're doing this going all out because, like I said, I hope we sell out and I hope we make money because that's awesome. But basically what this is I just put a big investment down to kind of get us where we needed to be, and we're going to take a chance and try to get, build the comedy scene here in Arkansas, in Hot Springs, because we don't have a comedy club down this way, and I think it'd be something really cool for us to do and stuff like that. So, it's just some stuff that we're working on. Like I said, anything that we make off the event, even if we do make money, will be like pumped right back into another event. You know what I mean? We'll probably take this original investment and everything we make off the event, we'll just use it to
Keep betting on us.
keep doing other events.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely. That being said, definitely bring your friends. Tickets are only $12, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hell of a deal. Really,
No kids.
You're talking about you have to be like 16 or older.
Oh.
Man, you're talking $20 on food and drinks all together, and your ticket. $20 a person.
Mm-hmm.
Food, drinks, and for the whole night, it's perfect. 2 hours of solid comedy. Support some local talent. You don't got to drive too far. Because like right now you're having to drive like almost an hour to see any kind of comedy.
Yeah.
Little Rock's about it.
Start a chat on our Facebook page and carpool.
I'm telling you, man.
Y'all all are going to the same place. Like, you don't even have to spend money
We'll
on
have an
gas.
after party.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll probably have an after party. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah,
Hook
probably.
something up with Boogie.
Okay,
Shit.
stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that.
Merchandise. I said I do have merchandise on the way. It's not on the way. What we're doing is we're going to reach out to vendors. If you guys have anyone that would be willing to sponsor, we're going to offer stage time and stuff like that. Or not stage time, but we're going to offer like stage sponsorships. We'll talk about it during the event. We'll announce it. Our very own Maxwell will be doing the announcements for that.
Yeah.
Maxwell.
And
thank you for that.
we're offering you guys to set up booths, anything like that. So if anyone would like to be interested in sponsorship, just reach out to me. We already have T-Mobile, a couple other places interested. I guess moving on from that, you guys be on the lookout, man. That's something that we're working hard on. You know what I mean? Got some guys coming in from out of town. Something we're working really hard on. But you guys got anything you want to talk about?
I mean, for the show.
Yeah, just off top.
I mean, just
For the podcast.
tell your friends, bring people in. I want to see a crowd. I'd like to have to turn people away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to have to tell a motherfucker
We'll
sorry.
run 2 shows.
Yeah.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
We'll run that shit. If there's like over 150 people and there's like 50 people in the parking lot can't get in, we'll run 2 shows.
If there's people that can't get in, we're just gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again, and I mean, just like the podcast, we only get better.
We're gonna try to pack as many chairs as we can down in that front, as many as possible. You know what I mean?
Man, real ones don't need a chair.
Pack, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll pack y'all in. I'm not finna turn. I'm finna give everybody an option. I'm finna be like, look, hey, you can come sit.
He's like $8 to stand up against the wall. He's like $8 to hold up the wall, my guy.
$6 and I'll get you a motherfucking slice of wall, cuz.
Look, bro.
Seriously, man.
You're like $5. You can stand in the back with my dad. I mean, he's gonna talk to you about some weird shit, but it'll be funny. Like, it'll be funny.
Yeah, be on the lookout for merchandise now. We're gonna have merchandise there too, and that was the one thing we're holding off on merchandise until we get with sponsors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna
try to see what we can get paid for and
see what we can do. We're really just trying. Like, sponsors would really just be like helping us pay for that. It would just, like I said, we're investing so much money. Sponsors would just be helping us pay for the merchandise at this point, because that's the thing is we've already paid for everything, so it's like everything's like done for and in the books. We just have to like get the merchandise. That's really it.
That concessions.
Oh yeah, but I mean, man, I'm not even thinking about concessions.
We go buy a bunch of those variety packs of chips from Sam's Club.
Yeah, I've already got.
We just hold up a Sam's
Well,
Club.
that's
what we're gonna do, bro.
That's the thing. I've already got.
Stream it.
I've already got all the concessions taken care of, so we don't even have to worry about money for that. I've already got that taken care of. Anyway, you guys just be on the lookout for that. I guess coming up in the next little bit, we have Xavier Anderson coming on. He's going to be doing an interview with us this Sunday. Mm-hmm. You guys be on the lookout for that. R.I.P. Kenny.
Oh, yeah. He's going to come on and talk about Eastside Savage, which is Kenny Kelly's rap alias. He's, what's the word for it?
Posthumous album
coming out. Rest in peace. We'll get more into that.
Gone too soon. Yeah. Some of those songs are actually with our very own Bam the producer.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out.
Shout out Iggy. Iggy's on a few of them songs.
Yeah, big shout out to the Ix that he's gonna be here.
I love the way that she announced that. You're like, with our very own Bam the producer, and if you needed any more knowledge, just consult your local library. Stay tuned. Bam.
Yeah.
Bam.
He would be in the bees.
Well, no, I mean, people always hit me up, like rappers hit me up, and I'm like, hey, I got a producer that fucking smacks, bro.
Yeah.
I got a producer that'll fucking hook you up, boy.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Man, if you listen to his music, you can just hear how well it's engineered. It's just good shit. But, moving on. You guys have anything, you want to talk about anything happened this week? Anything, you guys want to get off your chest?
Still hate my life. Just rolling, you know.
Yeah, man. Just waking up every day wishing I was dead anyway.
Yeah, waking up every day and I'm like, God damn it. Fuck, why does this keep happening? No, man, I'm rolling. I would love to start working in town is what I'm trying to make the move on. I don't want to have to drive out to Benton anymore. So anybody who's hiring, hit your boy.
And I would love to find a sugar mama so I don't have to work
Absolutely.
anymore.
Y'all should have been on that.
Anybody that had a rich grandpa that died and now you have a lonely grandma with a bunch of money sitting on it, just fucking
Maxwell
send
Harris.
her my way.
Maxwell Harris, the reason your mammy can't watch the kids tonight.
Hey! Look, man.
She heard that you were MCing and she dropped her teeth in her panties, baby.
That's the only reason I took that gig, man. I heard that the MC is the face of the,
The retirement home?
Look, bro, if they're in a retirement home, I'm not getting none of their money.
I don't know, bro. Have you seen some of these retirement homes? They're not cheap. Like, they're not
their
fucking
kids
cheap.
are already getting that money. That's why they're in the retirement home.
Hot Springs is basically like a big ass Florida.
Retirement center, yeah. I
Yeah,
should
a
have
big
no
ass
problem finding
a big
it.
ass Florida. A small version of Florida.
Like Florida, but less meth.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
No, we talking about
listen.
Garland County's meth production.
There's a lot
Don't
of
get
other
me
shit
started
going
on the
around.
meth in town.
It's been a while since I've seen.
Have you driven down Grand Avenue?
Some rap.
In the middle of the day?
Rock.
Have you seen the crackheads that we got, boy?
That's crack though. That's not meth.
No,
No, it's definitely meth. We just call it
A lot of
crackheads.
meth.
We're not.
Look,
Yeah,
bro,
cracks. I don't
if
think
you do
cracks
any
around.
hard drugs every day, like
Oh,
you
bro,
have an
I
addiction
mean,
to
no.
it,
You say you don't think there's any work around here, bro?
I believe it's around here, but I mean, like, crack's not the main. You know what I mean? Meth is the soul, really, the main problem.
Meth is the heart and soul. Hot freak, right?
He's like getting offended by it. He's like, whoa! We fucking smoke meth.
Look.
What the fuck did you just say? Michigan boy? We fucking smoke rock around here. Like,
We fuck with that chunky white.
yeah,
front.
exactly. Listen, everywhere I step, it's on glass, son.
He said, "Daddy's smoking that chunky white crunch." Okay, you
He's
know
like,
we
just
don't.
like moving the microphone. You gonna talk that shit to me in front of my son? What's up? Like,
You don't know what we
yeah,
be smoking.
listen, I'll smoke whatever the fuck I want.
Hit Michigan boy.
Michigan boy.
He said, "We smoke rock around here."
Yeah, exactly.
Okay?
He's like, you guys like your medicinal marijuana.
He said, "We."
That's the devil's lettuce. I smoke rocks.
He said, "We smoke straight fucking crack
Yeah.
back around here."
He's like,
son."
if you're gonna go all the way, we go all the way. It gets heated around here, bro. All right.
He
I don't
was
have no
like,
fucking fingerprints anymore. Burnt them all off.
You think we ain't doing meth down here? It gets hotter than a spoon, okay?
Yeah.
It gets hotter than Demi Lovato's
I was talking
spoon in
about
the
that
South.
today, man. I was like, y'all Arkansans are not okay with the fucking weather unless you're pouring sweat and your nuts are stuck to your leg. It's always too cold other than that temperature.
No.
Every person that I'm around,
No.
dude, always, they're like, it is fucking freezing in here. And I'm like,
Well, it was fucking cold today, but
well, outside.
no,
yeah.
bro.
Brent, you're always cold when you're on the shit, you know?
Well, actually, you're usually sweating.
When you're on that
Usually,
fucking rock, brother, you know what I mean?
Only when I can't find it in my car. Only when I can't find it in my car. When I'm on it, I'm fucking sweating bullets. Like,
He said, "Trust me, I'll be having the cold."
yeah. He's like, absolutely. When I can't find it, I'm like fucking Tiny Tim in a snowstorm. But
I
other
dropped
than
the pipe
that,
under the seat, yeah.
Yeah.
I get the.
you've been smoking? No, officer. I dropped my pipe.
I
I actually can't reach it.
We've been talking about smoking meth for 3 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah, no.
We were like,
Fuck.
if we do anything around here, it's smoke meth.
Put my
Don't
faith
you
in my
ever
work.
disrespect.
Have you ever seen that? Oh my God, it's that dude from Alabama, and he's singing. He's got the guitar, and he's like, "I got some fire dope cooking in."
No.
Oh man,
The guy in black and white, who that one will always go down in history. The one where he's like, I do not freebase cocaine.
Yeah, he's talking about.
Unless it's like a sermon in church
Yeah,
that I had
he
heard
said,
before,
"Let's
and then I
already
might
heard
do a little bit of that too. He
He
says
said that I might pull out my pipe bass a little bit. Yeah, dude.
He just keeps calling it basin.
Yeah, dude. That video. All right, let's stop talking about doing drugs. Just start talking about hard.
And now back to a word from our sponsors.
Yeah, right.
T-Mobile.
Yeah, right. Shout out to our sponsor.
Listen, T-Mobile knows where their work's at. All right.
Man, that's hilarious. Yeah, we gotta stop talking about
Okay. Yeah, we should probably cut out the T-Mobile part.
that. Yeah.
Everyone knows we're mobile booming.
So moving on. February 29th, Benton Event Center.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't fucked with it, it's Pyramid Fights 15. Avery These Hands Wilson will be defending his title.
Is he actually the main event? Are they the main event? I was looking at the fight card the other day, and I couldn't really tell what the main event was.
Yeah.
Just how they had it stacked.
Because what it is they have a main card.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. Some cards read from the bottom up, and some reads from the up down. I don't know. So I can't really tell you, but I know he's on the main card.
Yeah.
And I know that's
sure.
going to be a fight no matter what. So that's the one.
Aaron Sutterfield's on that card too.
Yeah. I'm supposed to.
Shout out Backwood.
Damn, what's today? I think I'm supposed to be going tomorrow to link up with Christian Morgan over here at OTC and get some more film with some of the fighters and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So you guys be on the lookout for that. You guys got anything you want to talk about this week? Anything on your minds? Anything?
All-Star games, all that was this weekend. Y'all catch any of that?
No, I didn't have a chance. I was working all week.
Yeah,
I was putting this event together, so I've been rushing to put it together.
Yeah, fuck me.
I was at like a real tax deductible job is what I was doing. I don't know what the fuck Nate was doing.
I don't know what Nate's doing. Playing with
Nate was like, I was out passing out flyers. Just one, and then he was like, "Yeah, I was just at work all fucking day today. It was stressful as fuck." And then he also he said, "I can't talk shit right now. I'm too cold." Is what he said.
He had to catch up on his sleep this weekend.
The comedian. I can't go to Walgreens.
The fucking work.
I can't go to Walgreens with him without the guy stacking potato chips. He's like, "Hey man, can I get those?" I'm a comedian. But he was too cold to talk shit today. That never fucking happened. He's like, "Hey man, are you stocking those Doritos? Could I get one of those?" You know I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
That is not...
He's like, "This is my guy Brenner. I'm a comedian." He's like,
I'm trying to help him with his comedy. I'm a comedian.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm sorry. Go back to what you were saying.
Go back to your joking.
Yeah, your jokey jokes, Nathan.
I do 97% of the work around this motherfucker, and I get no respect. These motherfuckers just show up.
What are you talking about? I made a joke about how you were going to write us up earlier. If that's not respect, I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Superior.
Yeah, exactly. I jokingly act like you're my manager.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, we talked shit about you in the break.
He said, and now that fucking write-up is real.
He said, and now it's really happening.
He pulls out like a weird beard stamp.
Yeah, like a stamp, some kind of official. I'm going to need you to take this to your baby mama and have her sign it.
By the way, while I was working all day, I became a notarizer, and that's notarized. It's like right there. It took me 24 hours.
I got my notoriety.
They got a class online.
If anybody needs to be married, I'm also a priest.
I was going to say,
I'm also a fucking priest. I would fool Steve Harvey.
I wanted to talk about just real quick. You guys, me and Max were talking about it before you got here. Did you see that shit with Dewayne Wade? And Boosie and Dewayne Wade. Everybody's mad at Boosie because he came out and was like talking about Dewayne because Dewayne Wade.
First of all, do you know about Dewayne Wade's middle child, his son, that's his daughter now?
I mean, I know that. No, I don't.
His middle child, who was born a boy, is like 12 or 13 now, and he's in the middle of transitioning to be a girl.
Okay.
Like Dwayne is like they referring to him as
old?
a daughter, 12 or 13. I don't know if they're actually transitioning as far as like getting a sex operation and all that. I didn't read that into
Yeah, but still, I mean,
But
all that's a little...
Boosie went on live was like,
Boosie
man. Don't do it, man. Don't let your little boy cut his dick off,
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it, man.
Yeah.
His exact words were
straight out of Louisiana.
He said, Wade, don't cut your little boy dick off, man. He said, don't do it, man.
I would be supportive, and if if my son like really wanted to be a girl or I'd call him a girl, but I'm not finna like. I'm not gonna get you an operation.
I have a son, and I don't even.
Yeah,
you want to do that? You can do that when you're 18.
Look, Boosie, I agree with him in a sense of he was talking about. He said that little boy gonna fall in love with a woman when he's 16, and you don't let him cut his fucking dick off. He was like, then he, what you gonna,
Well, if she wants to be a lesbian, that's her choice.
Yeah. And man, I don't know.
That's not all these extra steps.
It's so crazy to me because I agree to the sense of bro. I was telling Max there was a time at 16 years old, not 12, 16. I almost got a tattoo, and that tattoo would have ruined my fucking life.
ICP. Say what kind of tattoo
I was gonna get a
Yeah, he's like, don't you fucking try to do this. Yeah,
on my fucking forearm. I almost got one.
You got a fucking Ford logo. I mean, holy shit! You might as well have gotten the.
You got the Ford logo? I didn't even know.
You don't know that?
Oh fuck! Wait till you see him with a sleeveless shirt.
Dude, yeah, it's a story behind it.
You're always wearing a rich crack baby hoodie, so I've never seen it.
Every time, look, dude, there's been 4 or 5 times that we've had to go somewhere and do something where we're representing Weird Beard really professionally.
And then he's like, I'll get no fucking respect. And
I always wear this, and I don't even know how we got out, and I turned around, I was like, I'm wearing this fucking rich crack baby hoodie. I was like, son of a bitch.
Bro, shout out Dolph.
I was like,
Dolph?
If you don't fuck with Dolph, I don't want to associate you with you professionally anyways.
No, anyway, long story short, I almost got
anyways.
Back to the shit. I almost got a fucking 16 years old. I almost got a tattoo that would have effectively ruined my fucking life. Mm-hmm. And I was 16 years old. And there are days when I'm I legit had a day where I was
that's a tattoo.
I was like, I am so grateful that my mom didn't let me get this. Shout out my mom, because she was like, you're gonna regret it. And you know what? Whether you want to admit it or not, your parents are probably fucking right, dude. They're probably right. For the most part, they're probably right.
12 is way too fucking young.
Dude, that's way too young to let your
way
kid.
Too young.
because I'm the kind of guy to where, like, my kid's going to be in sports until he's probably about 12. You know what I mean? Because until they're that age, they don't really even know what they like. You know what I mean? And then it's like, it's a whole nother... You telling me a 12-year-old is going to feel the same way in 10 years? I know that I don't feel or view the world the same way that I did 10 years ago.
I don't even remotely listen to the same music that I was listening to when I was 12 years old, let alone what I wanted to fuck. Like,
look, anyone who thinks that 12-year-olds should be able to change their sexuality...
that's what I
would have fucked anything female.
Yeah.
There just comes a point where, like, I see my old Facebook posts from when I was, like, 14, and I'm like, what a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Everything.
I didn't even have a Facebook.
My fucking hairstyle, what I was wearing, every fucking thing. Every fucking thing.
That picture that's on Nate's fucking phone.
Yeah, like, look at that. Look at the amount of fucking, I was fucking 14, I was probably 14 in that picture, and I was selling Adderall. Like, I was fucking dumb.
Yeah, not make a good choice.
I was dumb. My dad I'd never seen my dad wanted to fucking murder me more than when I was fucking 14.
Yeah. It just comes down to, like, I saw an interview where they were like, he recorded a conversation with his kid, and she was like, they were like, man, this kid is so smart and intelligent, and they're clearly just a lot smarter than a normal 12-year-old kid. They could definitely make this decision. And what it is I almost used the phrase trumped up. It's just that the
fuck
whole
around and get deported, bro.
Yeah.
the whole conversation that they recorded where they were she was talking about how she was feeling about being transgender and all that shit. Like, it's just a fucking really vague ass version of like every fucking self-help, self-righteous like activism kind of. I've seen the same thing talk about feminism, about racism, anything.
I agree. You should do whatever the fuck you want, and I support people being transgender, and I support
absolutely
all forms of LGBTQ.
So I'm going to go on right now. I have a family, and I'm not going to call them out by name, obviously. I had a family member that thought that they wanted to identify as another gender, and I want to say, I do not want to sound like I'm just jumping on the topic, but I want to say that she was around 12 at the time.
Yeah.
And brought me aside, someone else in my family is gay, and came out of the closet around that time, and a little bit later they were influenced in saying that, they thought that they identify with a different gender.
Runs in your blood, right?
Yeah, exactly. Caught that, he must have sneezed on you.
They drank out of the same cup.
Going back real quick. If you're gay, it's not even on my fucking radar.
Yeah,
it's not even on my radar.
We don't give a shit.
It's all jokes, nothing but love. But back to, anyways, who's 16 now and has a fucking boyfriend? Exactly. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. Who's 16 now and has a fucking boyfriend? That same person I'm talking about.
Exactly. I don't think that they should, that Dewayne Wade's
daughter...
And
she might be bi. Or something like that.
I got a friend who was gay in high school. He's not gay anymore.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
That's okay.
Listen, a lot of people go to college and do some weird fucking things.
He was gay until he was 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's not just like, oh, that's what I'm saying.
This is exactly what it is. You have somebody who's bisexual, which I think is absolutely a thing. You're attracted to both sexes. Yeah. But they are 12 years old and they don't know how to identify that. So, yeah, obviously they think like a boy is cute, but then they think that this girl is really cute. So maybe they should be a boy. No, maybe you're 12 and you're super fucking confused.
Yeah. Maybe you
and here in a couple of years, you're going to be an attractive girl that can fuck anything that she wants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Or an attractive man that can get whatever he wants. Like my son...
He's an attractive dude who can just go out and get dick.
Yes. Let me tell you something right now. If my son is gay or straight, I don't care. I hope he gets all the dick, all the pussy that he wants. Go out there and get it, my guy. But you are still a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Don't bring home any kids.
I just don't think that you should make such a permanent decision at such a young age.
Absolutely not. And I also don't think as a parent that you should encourage something like that at such a young age.
So like,
if you teach both sides of the fence, you got to play France.
If you're going to let your 12-year-old decide what gender they are, you have to decide, are you going to let them drive a car at 12? Yeah. Are you going to let them drink
Turn
at 12?
around and say, fuck you if you tell them to do something?
Yeah. Are they grown enough to pay bills? Are they grown enough to, you know what I mean? There comes a sense of like, you can be who you want to be, but like you can't let, I guess that's just thing, you're just so
well, and let's talk about this,
stupid.
like, at me, a straight, a hetero white male.
A cis white male.
Yeah, cisgender, yeah, exactly. So,
We don't even get opinions, man.
Yeah, we're fucking a bunch of white guys. We don't get opinions for shit.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is that, like, there was an age where my mom didn't want me dating girls, just the same way that a straight girl is at an age that you're not going to let them date a boy, even though 90% of the time that girl is attracted to men and that guy is attracted to women. There's nothing wrong with that. They're too young.
Yeah.
They're too young.
Exactly.
If they're too young to be having sex, they're too young to be worried about their sex.
Exactly.
Period.
I agree with this.
Period. Unless they're fucking, who cares?
It all comes down to because I agree with it in a sense of like my cousin is gay, and just recently he just like came out, and it was kind of like everyone kind of knew, and everyone was like, hey, like he just changed his profile picture, and it's like him and his boyfriend, and I was like, yo, I'm happy as shit.
Don't drop a heart on that bitch.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, right.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
Bro, and I was talking to him, I was like, I couldn't.
You're like, hell yeah, man. Let's cut.
Bro,
What's his workout routine?
I know you was gay since you was 8 years old.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing of like, I couldn't imagine waking up and not being able to tell people who I really am, not being able to be my real self.
Bro, well, and let me tell you something. And I had a friend who does drag now, and I mean, we're not friends anymore, but he's super happy with who he is. When we were in high school, he was a fucking prick. He's a fucking asshole. Just always a fucking Debbie Downer.
Explains why y'all are friends.
And yeah, exactly. Just like me. And so, and then one day he was just like, I'm gay. And then he got so much fucking happier. And it was like, we didn't care. You know what I mean?
Who he was
exactly. No, that's exactly what it was. And it's like you get so upset, even with someone who's friends with you. Like when I find out, it's like, hey, I'm gay. You're like, okay, move. I'm trying to make this beer pong shot. Like, get the fuck out of there. I don't care.
I mean, it comes down to one of those things. Like when the first time someone actually like asked me and like wanted to have like a real deep conversation about like race and stuff like that, and, like prejudice, I had to actually think about shit because I was really raised very lucky. My grandparents never used the N-word. They were never prejudiced. Like my grandparents had no kind of hate whatsoever. Like my grandparents never cared about what kind of person you were, as long as you were a good person. You know what I mean? As long as that's kind of pretty much what it was. And I just I had to think about it because, like I said, I've shout out to my cousin. Like I said, I'm not gonna call him by name, but like I've pretty much known he was gay for his entire life. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much just known.
I did not know mine was.
When
he said it made sense.
First time I ever met your cousin.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, bro, he's gonna have some news.
Yeah. And then when somebody was talking, to me about it, and I was just thinking, man, he's the nicest kid in the world. Like he's an awesome dude.
Yeah,
and if anyone ever made him feel like less than good about himself for being the way he is, I break their fucking legs, dog.
I think that was with Noah, because I mean Noah's openly gay. He didn't care if I talk about it.
No.
My cousin is too. I just don't want to call him out.
No, and so like when Noah, I mean back then he was just like, I just thought he marched to his own beat.
Yeah. I went to because I know Noah too. I went to school with Noah. We met in like junior high.
He got bullied and stuff like that, which always like really fucking pissed me off because it was like he's one of the funniest kids I've ever been around. Super fucking funny kid, but he just kind of marched to his own beat, and he was a little different. He got bullied and stuff like that, and
gay people are funny.
Bro, I mean, I swear to God. Yeah, there's not... You guys bring up property value.
If you guys don't like gay people, you're
seeing what the gay community's been doing at Park Avenue?
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen
all those houses that are getting like redone.
Yeah. Man, if you don't like gay people, you are missing out. Okay, gay people are fun to be around.
But that was my thing. Like growing up, is like if you would have said something to me like that, like, hey man, Noah's gay, I'd be like, okay, so you want to fight here or you want to go outside?
Yeah, because you're calling.
I'm going to give you about a 3-second breath before you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then he just pulled me outside one time and was like, man, I think I'm gay, and I was like, I think you're right. I was like, I think that fucking makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God, you are.
Yeah, no, and he was because he's told his younger sister before he told anybody. So I was like the real first opinion. He was like, I think I'm gay, and I'm like, yo, yeah, for sure,
like,
bro.
He's like, he was like, well, I'm not really sure. And you're like, no, you're gay.
You're gay. Yeah, you're gay. But
you're
again,
gay as fuck.
This is the thing about Noah. He had 2 different girlfriends, and let me tell you something, son. Both of them were fine.
Gay guys know how to cater, bro.
Both of them were fine. Do you remember Noah getting picked on and this, that, and the other? This bitch that he brought one time came over on Halloween in one of those Wonder Woman, like, skin-tight outfits, and I was like, no lie, I might ruin tonight and pull this bitch. Like, I might steal this because he doesn't know how to do that. And obviously I was right. He didn't know how to do that.
Yo, I've seen I ain't gonna call him out. I've seen my cousin with a girl, not like my gay cousin, obviously, but I've seen my cousin.
Not the gay one.
I've seen my cousin with a girl and been like, "You don't know what he's doing." I'm like, "Damn it, man! Let's just take that off his hands."
Absolutely, right.
I've always been that cousin that had all the most attractive women. I don't think any of my cousins had women that were like more attractive.
Nice flex, man.
Yeah, thank you, Fez, for that.
That motherfucker, everybody get quiet. He said, "Yeah,
he's got
I've always been the one with all the bitches."
Yeah, he's got to bring it in where he can. He doesn't have a dad.
Yeah.
Anyways,
exactly.
Just
I had to bring somebody.
He was like, yeah, they all had ugly bitches, but
they all knew how to work on
they
cars
had.
and do
But damn,
management
did they have
shit.
good fathers? He's like, kid.
Oh my god! Damn, did they have good fathers?
Remember Uncle Jack?
Okay, all right.
We're at 37
Yeah, we
minutes.
talked a lot of shit tonight. I think we're gonna call it close because we're trying to keep things short and sweet. Thank you guys for tuning in. Just wanted to kind of talk about
Thank you,
shit,
guys.
touch a little base. Everything's been kind of loose and free these last couple of podcasts, weekly podcasts, because we've
freeballing it.
been doing a lot of
You've
stuff.
been getting like 12 at night, still talking. We're like all foggy and fucking fuzzy when we come in here most of the time.
Yeah. We've been working really hard, doing a lot of stuff. So, like I said, everything's been kind of all over the place. Next week, we're gonna have a really put together show and a lot of topics to talk about, some funny stuff. But like I said, we just kind of had to wing it this
Stay
week.
tuned for the comedy show. Stay tuned for the hot dog contest. Stay tuned for the cipher. Stay tuned for a bunch of shit.
We got the pyramid fight coming up.
Hold on, I got
Cuff
someone to
Man
shout
next
out.
month.
We got someone to shout out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Shout out Nathan's dad.
Shout out.
Shout out
Bush.
Fucking just like every time now. Shout out the commish.
Shout out to, I'm sorry, let me find this here.
The
Shout out
webs.
to Loopy Lou's Designs, owned by Alexa Prestige. She's actually, I haven't told you guys. She's making us t-shirts.
That's
for
her last
the,
name?
Yeah, Prestige. She's making
Prestige worldwide.
Worldwide. Why?
Yes, she's making us t-shirts for the upcoming event in Benton. So
Hell
we're
yeah.
gonna have shirts.
Fuck yeah.
That one person was like, "Yeah, I got you," and then sent me pictures of all the cutouts and designs, and then has not hit me back, and so they made them, and then I don't know.
They were like, these are too hot to pass up.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna wear Still Talking every day.
They say Nate, Max, and
Yeah.
Renner, and I was like, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. But, she's gonna make us t-shirts. I'm linking up with her tomorrow to give her those t-shirts, and we're gonna have t-shirts for the event.
That's a big
So,
bit.
Shout out Barking Beauties.
Shout out
in
Loopy
town.
Lou's Designs, Barking Beauties. Shout out Jackknife.
Shout
Jack
out.
Knight
out-
Barbershop.
Shout
Hell
out
yeah.
Cody Beck. Shout out
OTC.
Caleb McCulley. Shout out my mom. Shout out my fiance.
Yeah.
Shout out my dad. That's everybody. That's
Shout
gonna
out
be
Brittany.
working At the.
Shout out all the hoes breaking
Brittany,
off
we
these
made it,
tax
bitch.
money.
We made it.
All right. Well, that.
Break out the red
All right. Well,
panties.
everyone up until he said Brittany was people who were working at the event. That's why I was shouting out.
Well,
Brittany
I
and
mean,
everyone else that they were talking about was not
God
working at the event.
damn.
Bro, sorry.
No,
Look
you-
at this motherfucker every time, man. The manager all this time, and then he's like, I don't get any respect with my fucking rich crack baby hoodie. Go back to what you were
You
talking
don't
about,
pay
Nathan.
for all this shit, right?
Yeah, he's like, let's talk. Go back to how much you
All
spent.
right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good night.
Spent like $5 on that clothes.
Check out our fucking YouTube. Be ready for weird
The
videos.
outro was expensive.